Right, it's the morning of the 10th of April. One day to go before we shoot the film. A little update or a little kind of problem has surfaced, which me and Fraser kind of discussed last night at length. We did some tests with the lighting panels that we got from the gaffer outside, like after it got dark last night, and we tried various things, and we've come to the conclusion, without the budget to spend on lighting for external shots in the woods where it's going to be pitch black at night, we're not going to be able to light it very well. We're not going to be able to see our characters very well in the woods, especially from any distance, which I want to do. So we have decided that the best option would be to move the night shoot to a day shoot, so we shoot day for night, which is not ideal because day for night, when you see it on films, always looks bluish. You can always kind of tell that it's been shot. It's not the best look, to be honest, but it's kind of the best solution we've got at the moment, or that we're going to have, because we can't obviously get more lighting with having no money. So that's what we are kind of on the edge of deciding at the moment. So last night I hastily messaged everyone, cast and crew, to see if that would be fine with them, simply because they may have other plans for kind of during the day. I know it's like last minute kind of thing, so it's like a week away from now. So I'm just waiting for everyone to kind of come back and say, yeah, that'll be fine, we're okay with that. Right, so at the moment, we're just setting up to test a camera shot. So Fraser's set up the camera. Here he is.
Hello.
So we're going to do a sliding shot, a slider shot, and also kind of maybe just a slight pan to keep Alice in the shot. And the shot will be something like this in the storyboard. So what we want to do is we start out on a wide. So we've got the slider. So this is the slider here. So we're kind of tracking in with the slider at an angle. At the same time, the camera's kind of pushing in on Alice, that direction. So we end up with a closer shot. But Alice is also going to sit forward at one particular point, so she will get quite big in the frame. So that's what we're trying to do. Try to set that up and test that at the moment, which is what Fraser is doing now. And I've also had word back from everyone, cast and crew, to say that they're good to go for the change from the night shoot to the day shoot. Now we just have to contact the college and see if we can get permission to do that. So I think we're going to have a trip out to the college today, just to have a look at the location, because Fraser hasn't actually been there yet. So we're just going to see the lay of the land. The next shot that we're going to do is again on the slider, but it's a high angle down towards the bed, where Alice and Chris are going to be lying while Chris tells Alice the story of the tree witch. So this is a high angle, kind of wide establishment, master kind of shot. And this is what we're trying to achieve. So you say that's the bed with Alice on, and then Chris comes and joins her on the bed. So we've got that kind of shot, and we're slowly pushing in on the pair of them as he tells her the story. So this shot's a bit problematic because we have to have the slider kind of pointed down at an angle whilst being supported by light stands. So it's a bit of a tricky construction,
That's what I put.
as Fraser will testify to.
It's especially difficult when you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah. So all we'll be doing is getting a high angle shot, and we'll be slowly pushing in on the pair of them on the bed as it tells the story of the tree witch. Yeah. Right, so we've come back to the woods to do a little recce, and we're gonna go to the main building and get permission first to change the times that we want to shoot. So we've just been doing a little recce in the woods, having a look around. John doing the behind the scenes video with his sonic screwdriver. One thing that we've decided that was kind of cool an idea, we found this little hole. Doesn't necessarily have to be this hole, like. I think we're going to put something in this little hole. Maybe speed it up and shot of the film. Can't say what it is because it'll be a little surprise. Right, so we've just been to the reception at the college. The estates director isn't on site at the moment, so all we're going to do is just email him again when I get back. So we inquired about whether there's any activities going on the Good Friday, because that might have impacted on the film, but apparently there isn't anything, so that's good news. So I just need to email the guy, Jim, and get his permission to do the stuff during the day instead of the night. Good stuff. Back to the car, and we're going to go back home and continue our camera tests. Right, so the next shot we're doing is a shot of Alice under the bed covers, and the camera is basically going to be seeing what you're seeing now is Alice under the bed sheet, so the camera's going to be under the covers with Alice. So Fraser is just setting that one up. So we have created a little tent with the duvet. Right, so it's the end of the day. Me and Fraser's done with what we're supposed to be doing. Done the rehearsals with Katie and Glenn. So that's coming along nicely. And just about to get some food and just relax for the rest of the evening. Maybe putting together a few bits and bobs that I need for tomorrow. Waiting for Amazon to knock on the door with the parcel. Apparently they're just along the street. Because we've ordered a hard drive to put the footage on. So less than 5 hours before the day kicks in when we start shooting the tree witch. As you can see, Fraser is very prepared for tomorrow's shoot. Yeah, well, when I was doing the rehearsals, Fraser's sorted out all the kits, so that's all prepped and everything ready to go. So we'll be up bright and early tomorrow, and we'll be kicking off this spectacular event.